Hello everyone, it's Metal Gear Monday. Well, not the last one, because they're still rising, but the last one for this game, most likely. Let's get to work. I'll wait a minute to see if someone can tell me whether the FTL is working or not. Before I get in the middle of something. Ow. Oh, here comes the kitty. Here she comes. You gonna visit? Yes. Come on. Come on. There she is. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. One day, it'll get there. Is the FTL working, or is it out of sync? Talking again. Oh, kidding. Oh my goodness. Okay, because what I did was I started a stream and then stopped it immediately. Okay, you saw? Yeah. I don't know why that works, or I don't even know if it was broken the first time. But yeah, we're next level on this shit. Alright, now that we know it's all good. Oh my god. Probably. It wouldn't be the weirdest twist in a Metal Gear game. Alright, what are we doing? Is anything here that I care about? I don't think there is.
Please specify a project.
I have the battle dress, right? Oh, I can make a better one? Oh, I don't have a materials engineer. Kinda want that for a later mission. Is that
Please select a mission.
One of these? I think it is, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen that listed somewhere. Cybernetics, mechatronics. Yeah. Which one is this? Lingua Franca? Oh, I bet it's one of those prisoners. Yeah, not worth it. Whatever. We'll deal. That mission might be a little harder. And are all our deployments in order before I move on? Should be.
Please select a mission.
Oh, once this one finishes, like, we might be able to do some of these S-rank online ones. Well, We'll see. Gas masks, surveillance cameras. How many do I have running? 2, so I can do 2 more. These 2 seem good.
Unit dispatched.
It's not great.
Unit dispatched.
No, though, resume side ops. What do we got? Oh, we can get the 10th photo. Looks like our plan.
Please select a landing zone.
I kind of don't want to land right in the middle, honestly. Because it's just going to scare him off if I do that. Whatever, just
Heading
go for it.
to Afghanistan.
Quiet, you are at 100%, right? She is, okay. I was making sure it didn't, like, go down because I wasn't using her anymore. But I don't think it works that way. Alright. I looked over the video, and there was no reason for that gun to not have a suppressor on it earlier. Like, it was just not there. Unless I missed something. But that sniper rifle really should have had a suppressor on it. Yeah, I'm worried about it. Because, like, that mission was 80% success rate and like 20% predicted losses, and like all of them are S++. So that means 2 of them are probably going to die. It's not 3, but Kitty, can you sit? Sit down. Thank you. Come on.
Enemy presence detected.
I know, we're gonna land right on top of them. Eventually. Alright.
Be careful down there, boss.
Stiff him out, boy. Oh, you did it. Oh, he's like right there. Shit. Alright, let's, come on. Hell yes.
Boss? Is that you? 9 years. 9 years.
One of the guys
Go
was
home.
on a mission at the time. He's fallen a long way from the glory days. But will he come back to us? Bring him home, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You can also, I think I noticed I had it. One of the utility tapes. Yeah, well, no, maybe this is it. Yeah, if you play this over the speakers, it has the same effect as the box.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I don't know where I was going.
This is B-Quad. I'm stationed at LZ.
Alright, and we're off again. It didn't, like, automatically bring us back, so I guess we still haven't triggered anything new plot-wise. Kitty, what if you sat down? Would you please? Yep. Side Up Monday doesn't have the same ring to it.
Party.
Also, I spent like a third of Side Op Sunday playing a stupid main mission. Ow. That hurt. You put your claw in me. Did you know that? God, that mission was dumb. I kept fucking up. I guess we'll go back to Mother Base.
Please select
Pause
a
that photo.
landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.
I don't know how many in-game days it's been. How close I am to that forced shower. So can you make it rain on Mother Base whenever you want? No, you cannot. That's a shame. Good choice, Quiet. Whoop. What a thrill. It'll improve his morale when he wakes up.
Oh, Snake!
Hello. Here is a picture for
What
you.
is it, Snake? football. I joined in. And there's Huey refereeing. He said, we have forsaken our countries and become one with the earth. It is good being here together with everyone, you know? It was... And then I... No, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace.
Keep telling yourself that.
Couldn't. I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
Good question.
Sun will rise momentarily.
There's one right there, now. Oh, you might have to leave and come back. Snake Eater in the distance. I wonder... Do I have to, like, leave the base and come back? To reset her? I guess so.
Roger.
Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Hello, dude. Let me pet the dog. Oh.
Good dog.
I wonder if I just fast travel to another platform and come back. That's good enough. I don't think it is. I think I have to leave. I might even have to pass time. Let's do that. Just to be safe.
Gaining altitude.
Yeah, there's really not much left, but a couple of these missions might take a while. I don't have work tomorrow, so if the stream runs long to finish the game, I might just do that and not actually have to worry about it for once. Hey, thank you. Alright. Still nothing cool here. What's this? Sure.
Please select a mission.
We still have... Oh, that one has 5 minutes. These rests all have a bit. Oh... Let's go rescue a prisoner, I guess.
Please select a landing
Probably
zone.
shouldn't land there. How about here?
Heading to Afghanistan.
I don't need those mines anymore. Keep the rest of the stuff. I don't really use grenades either. Alright.
Deploying.
But I don't need Pentasmin either, honestly. I feel like my aim is fine without it. It's not like MGS1 where your aim drifts all over the place. Yeah. play a tape. Not that one.
Skullface, real name unknown. Born in Hungary, more specifically northern Transylvania, after it reverted to Hungary from Romania. While he was young, the country allied with Germany as part of the Axis powers, but later during the war, it came under Soviet occupation. The Hungarians struggled for independence, but the Soviets came down hard. Just like he said, time and again, the country was ruled by a foreign tongue. When he was a young boy, he lost his native language. The
Can't get in there from
bedrock
here,
for
can I?
any developing child.
Oh, I can.
His country, his
Yeah, I see
family, his
that.
face, his identity, everything was stolen from him. All he had left was his skull. Skullface first tried his hand at espionage during all the chaos from the war. Agents, military officials, and soldiers who operated out of
That's a weird
Hungary
noise.
during the war vanished over the course of several months. This Soviet spy hunt rocked the counter-intel world. Mysterious fatal illnesses, accidental deaths, drownings, people having strokes behind closed doors. Just like Stalin, no one knew who was behind it. But all you need to do was look
Mark 'em all,
for
boy.
who had the motive. They were all taken out by a man without a face. And now we've got an idea of how he did it too. He'd gotten revenge for his people, but he wasn't finished. Skullface defected to the West, eventually ended up with the SAS. That's where he met Zero. It's possible he began planning this whole thing back then. It's hard to say. In any case, Zero made him his XO. He always did have a thing for oddballs. But this one was set to lead a unit no one else would know about. When Zero created
coming upstairs,
Fox,
friend?
he also formed XOF as a support team. An unconventional special forces unit designed
Oh, God
to
damn it.
support Fox, make it stronger, with Skullface giving the orders.
Shut up.
Zero never even told the boss about it, nor the CIA, naturally. If Fox was Zero's silver bullet, XOF was the recoil when he
Oh,
pulled the
God.
trigger.
Why is this gotta be so
It's like
complicated all the
Newton's
time?
third law. While
Prisoner's,
you
like,
were
right
with
there.
Fox, Skullface was operating behind the scenes. Sometimes as your backup, sometimes as a mole or a scout.
Oh, you see something, do
sometimes
you?
as your cleanup crew.
See this?
Fox
Oh, god damn
would
it.
fail,
It wasn't fast enough.
making
All right,
sure
that'll
the
put
mission
it down.
succeeded and that you survived.
Nope. Hey, nope.
We only have his word to go on, but Skullface's goal was revenge against those who'd used language to subjugate people. Those corrupting a people's identity by forcing a new tongue on them. Those using the
Oh, I hit
power
the
of
fucking
language to control a
wire.
culture. Naturally, that set his
Yeah, we're more or less
sights on
good.
Zero. To Zero, English was simply the most convenient code. But to Skullface, English was a parasite. And by eradicating it, he'd stop the world from being eaten away. If that didn't work, he was ready to see the world scorched by nuclear fire. To save culture and race from annihilation, he was willing to overstep the hands of the doomsday clock. That is, of course, if you believe anything he had to say.
Oh, god damn it. That's not what I meant to do. This all went sideways. Where's the guy who was just here? Oh, it's you. Jesus, they are fucking laying into me. Okay.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
Alright, well that went very poorly. Alright, try that again. Yeah, like, I don't care about this. Just kind of annoying. This all happened because, someone saw that guy go down. And called it in. Sorry? I was clearly aimed right at you. Why is this all blurry? Alright, thank you. you saw it. Alright, so when you go to call it in, you're going down. Nope. Alright, and that takes care of that. And there's you. And you're this, oops. You're the sniper. So you can take a nap too. Who did you see? Oh, you both saw that. That's fine. You...
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Anyone else? Or are you gonna fucking chill out? I hit you, didn't I? Try again. Alright. Nothing to it. Alright, there he goes. Oh, I don't want you to see anything. You shouldn't. So, right in your face.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I'm not sure if I hit him in the vest, and that doesn't count. So I'm just gonna hit him over here too. And I'll hit you again. Alright. That might have been a mistake. That was maybe a little overzealous. Alright, I'm just gonna go in here. You're gonna go sleep. Well, there we go. Get your arm out of the way, friend. I wish I had...
That's the target.
the upgraded Fulton, but I don't. You're coming. You're coming. Oh, alright.
Okay, subject is in.
Plot's happening.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I don't think it counted me Fultoning that other guy.
Boss, we have an emergency. There's been another outbreak of the vocal cord parasites on the base. Several men are dead. It started in the laboratory on the quarantine platform where the radiation leak occurred. I'd only just deployed the security team.
That radiation leak, huh?
But they haven't returned. Boss, I need you on this. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
The one that Huey was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. It definitely doesn't cover up the symptoms of vocal cord parasite infection. It's fine.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Another outbreak in the laboratory. The quarantine platform. We sent a team to investigate and recover the survivors, but they haven't returned.
Excuse me.
Nothing on the radio either. We got a backup team ready to go. Just give the order and
I'll go alone.
Boss, what are you... There's no need for that.
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
We have no idea what's going on
Exactly. Anyone still alive's at their breaking point. Last thing we need is another unit storming in. No telling how they'd react.
Pop my neck a little bit.
Fine.
There you go.
First off, check how much the infection has spread. Rescue comes next, after we know the situation. When you're ready to move, just use the iDroid.
To be continued. Yep. That might be the thumbnail when I upload it. We'll see.
We have no idea.
Some stuff is gonna happen.
Showed up again.
There'll be a lot of candidates.
We need more information.
I got injured on that one.
Find out what's going on, boss. Select the mission on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
48 minutes. Oh, helmets? No, you guys haven't learned yet that you're not allowed to have helmets?
Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.
Boss, we have another outbreak of the vocal cord parasite inside the quarantine platform's laboratory. Several men are dead. It began after we discovered that radiation leak in the facility's research block. I dispatched the security team to seal off the source and move the researchers to the containment block next to it. That's when they discovered the outbreak. I immediately sealed the laboratory and sent a MOP-3 rescue team, but they haven't returned and comms are dead. We have no idea why the parasite has showed up again. I thought we took care of it. I'd like to get any asymptomatic personnel out of there, but we can't tell who's infectious and who's not. We need more information, like how to tell the two apart. Find out what's going on, boss.
Confirm mission to begin immediately without sortie prep. I'm sure this is all fine.
Boss, let's go over the situation again.
I just listened to the tape.
We've got another parasite outbreak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
Yeah, but boss, nobody listens to those. Business of fake professions. Along with ornithologist, entomologist, meteorologist.
Damn it. What the?
I'm a meteorologist. But this business card you handed me says says entomologist. Oh wait, hang on. Also, yeah, this is happening.
We've sealed all the exits to keep it from spreading. No one's getting out. One of the researchers inside managed to isolate the parasite behind the outbreak. He faxed over his findings.
Faxed over.
Analyzing them now.
Why this new outbreak? Despite our inoculation, this is still...
Amid all this insane technology, a little reminder that it's still 1984, because somebody faxed something.
Symptoms during the last epidemic. The parasites lodge in the victim's throat, forming a mating pair. But the Wolbachia turns the male to female. Two females can neither copulate nor lay eggs.
That's why the rescue team went in with more Wolbachia. But the outbreak still isn't under control.
I know all this too, yes. But no one listens to the tapes.
We have a new outbreak. And the Wolbachia have no effect. I pray this is not some new strain. If it is,
then someone may have brought it here. If there's a spy running around.
For
Cypher,
now,
must be.
we must focus on discerning the outbreak mechanism. The cases show another alarming new development. It is now even more difficult to tell who is infected. The eggs propagate out of sight. No external symptoms.
I would say this is a long helicopter ride, but based on how long that one chopper ride we took on our mother base is, this is probably accurate.
On the inside.
What the hell happened in there? Boss, succeed if we just knew how to ID the symptoms. Finding that out is part of your job in there. Quarantine tent.
Map has been updated.
Lighten the mood a little bit.
Hang on, Snake. We've just had a transmission from inside. Here's the audio.
It all makes sense now. I win.
Where's it coming from?
Unknown. It cut off before we could get a fix.
Nobody.
It all makes sense.
Nobody
You think he
wins.
means the parasite? No way to know. But right now, that's all we've
You think
got.
he means Cypher?
Hopefully he can tell us something. We'll have to close the tent behind you, boss. Don't think the infection's airborne, but...
Indeed.
Find the source of that transmission, boss. Find our man.
You never know.
Yeah, that one donation message on SGDQ where people, like, that one dude just wrote in a bunch of random lines was really something special. I was like, yep, those sure are lines from Sonic games. And Smash Brothers. Good job.
What is it?
Oh, it was you, Brian. I was like, that name sounds familiar.
Something sweet.
Why?
I can smell it even through the mask.
The rescue team reported that too. Said it smelled like ripe fruit. We cannot
Yeah.
allow the infection to spread. If anyone shows symptoms, you must put them out of their misery. That includes me.
Good time to come in, Brian. Jesus.
Parasites killed him. Don't touch him.
What happened in here?
Blood.
Can I ID my dead folks? No. Yeah. Oh.
Staff member
Well.
has died.
Well.
Stay back! Stay back!
Oh well. R.I.P. that guy.
He's got a mask. He's with the rescue team. And the guy from before. Was that more of the message? We'll try to clean it up.
I'm sorry, Sadistic Husky.
You're kidding, right?
Oh. Oh.
Staff member has died.
Jesus. For you, flaming crab. Hey, man.
Step aside, boss. Just one box.
No, you have to stay in here.
I'm not infected. I can't be right. If I am, I don't want to go out like this.
Oh!
Staff member has died.
Oh! Oh dear. Oh, hey, it's Black Wallaby.
Boss!
Dead. not dead. You're not.
He's wearing a mask. He's part of the rescue team. Looks like he's not the one who sent the message. I'd like to hear what he has to say, but you need to keep going.
Greedy Gibbon.
Shut up when I opened fire.
Vampire Eagle.
Couldn't bring myself to shoot back. Like you said, boss. Never point a weapon at one of your own.
Yep, that is what I said. Good shit. Oh, you're alive still. Mad Octopus. I remember you from Metal Gear 1.
Another transmission.
That's the right I came in. Alright, yeah, these are the steps.
I have analyzed part of the data that was faxed out. It appears even those who barely spoke.
You know, smoking is bad for you.
This must be some kind of mutation.
Also, please stop doing that. That's horrifying. Jesus. Oh. You just killed that guy, huh? Doom Crab. I'm glad you're still alive, Doom Crab. Ugh, well. I can't help it. My men are shooting each other. That's also not the gun I was carrying. Yep, just like in Mass Effect. Oh yeah, we never used a gun after a point.
Boss.
Nice shades.
What the hell happened?
At least you're okay.
Yeah, right?
What's going on?
I win. I'm no snail.
Sorry.
Damn it.
So he sent the transmission. Seems like he had a way of IDing who's symptomatic. But what was he trying to say? Snail. Yes, of course. It all makes sense now.
Does it?
Do not let anyone showing symptoms get outside. As infection progresses, it triggers an overwhelming urge to get out in the open. That's the parasite controlling them. Once outside, the birds will feed on infected bodies, spreading the parasite on land.
Is what, Huey? Is the person speaking?
The whole world will be infested.
That's, Code Talker. Cool. Oh, no, that's some random, medical team dude.
No!
Hamburger Wanter, yeah. Old man Hamburger Wanter. No, the guy on the radio talking. Like, there are no major characters in here. Other than Big boss. Also, those dudes are all going outside, huh? Time to break your rule, huh?
Light him up!
Jesus. They were ready with that one, huh? Not great. Well, y'all just sit down.
You have to shoot, boss. We can't let them outside.
Damn it! We can't allow any contagious individuals to leave. Shoot, Snake!
Alright.
That's good. You still have those goggles. If you see a glow in someone's throat, that means they are infected. And all you can do is give them a quick death.
They're not glowing anymore.
He's infected. Kill him, boss. We can't save him now.
Oh, they have to, they're not marked anymore. I have to mark them again.
Man. I'm sorry.
Anyone else in here? That one have to backtrack. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a hit in this part. Are you glowing? You sure are.
Snake! You just
Don't judge me,
killed
Huey.
your own...
Emmerich, what the hell? Nobody asked for your opinion.
For real.
You expect me to just stand by and watch this?
Has died. Has died. Staff member has died.
Yep.
Has died. Has died. Has died.
Is that where the group came from? Do you think they've locked themselves in there out of fear of the rescue team?
Then, as the symptoms worsened, the parasite took over and convinced them to leave.
Guess it's empty now.
You're insane, Snake! He was one of your men!
So I'm gonna make this quick, man.
Has died. Member has died.
Boss!
You yourself said we're a family! Or was it all lies?
Huey, I am not in the mood. Anyone else? I don't think so.
Member has died.
Really does not. Working on it. Oh, I missed.
Member has died. member has died.
What did I miss? Oh, hello. Oh, there's another
Shooting your own men.
floor down here.
That's not the big boss I knew.
I'm going outside! No, we're dead anyway! Boss! Hey! Let's let the boss decide. We live and die by your order, boss. Boss!
Has died. Member has died. Has died. Member has died. Member has died.
This room where they all salute you is the fucking worst.
Member has died. Has died.
Hang on, boss. Is he wearing a mask? He might not be infected. Examine him with those goggles.
And they're playing the main theme of Peace Walker in here.
Carry the rescue team member to the exit. He's the only one not infected.
Complete. The map has been updated.
Yep. No one else down here, right? Yeah, I think it's just this room. Yeah, it's upstairs.
Got a survivor. Unlock the door.
Wait. I don't think I made it after all.
What? You just checked him.
Could it have progressed this quickly?
Boss, take another look at him with the goggles.
Mm-hmm.
He is infected.
I don't believe it.
Maybe it got in through my wounds. They're waiting now. All of them. Do it.
I'm sorry, boss.
Great.
Staff member has died.
The horn's a little more, devilish now. There actually is a mechanic in this game, like the the renegade thing in Mass Effect, where if you like kill people a lot and stuff, like the shrapnel gets more exaggerated into a horn like that. Oh boy. Little bit. No rank on that one. You have plenty of heroes to spare. Starring. Yeah. Snake, Miller, Huey, and a bunch of dead men. Oh, and Code Talker.
There's nothing we could have done for them. We're all grateful, boss.
It's your fault!
God damn it,
They're
Huey.
dead because of you!
What?
He's right.
For real.
I killed him with my own hands.
They were on your side! I'm on your side! And you turned them all to ashes!
No. The most frustrating thing about Huey is that you already know how he dies. You know from Otacon that he drowns in his own swimming pool in his backyard. So, like, all the shitty stuff he does here, he just gets away with. You know that. It's so frustrating.
Wait.
He has plot armor. The worst character in the game has plot armor. Yep. Now you know.
I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea.
The ashes of a man he murdered.
I will always be with you. Plant your roots in me. I won't see you end as ashes. You're all diamonds.
We're not burying them at sea. What then?
We'll make diamonds from their ashes. Take them into battle with us.
A shining light to our brothers in arms, even in death.
That was the name of the mission.
We are diamond dogs.
I'm glad Huey's not in that shot. Kitty agrees. I don't know if the mic picked that up. And yeah, no, there's a little glint on his sleeve now.
I don't know how you do it. All I could do was obsess over revenge, doubting my comrades along the way. But even after all we've accomplished, the phantom pain never let up. If anything, it just got worse. But you understood that from the start, didn't you? From the moment you opened your eyes in that hospital, you knew it wouldn't go away. That you've been fighting the pain and confronting your phantoms the whole time. Knowing full well the battle would never end, not till the day you die. I respect that now, more than ever. It's an honor and a privilege, Big Boss.
Please select a mission.
What do we got? Flashlights? You don't need those. Get that shit out of here.
Unit dispatched.
Riot suits? No.
Unit dispatched.
Didn't I? I did. It finished. Okay. We should make another one of these. Get some fuel resources and make another combat platform. Or maybe one of these. Yeah, let's get some fuel and make an intel platform. How much do I... Whatever. Let's get some. Doesn't matter. Got 5, 6, 7. Maybe 8's enough. 8 is enough.
Commencing platform
Alright.
construction.
Still plenty of money.
Please specify a
Anything
project.
cool in here? We can't upgrade the Grom we've been using anymore, right? Or no, is this what we've been using? Yeah, we've been using this, so we should probably upgrade it. What does special warheads mean? Oh, grenade conversion. Okay. That one's guided. Multi-lock homing missile. Don't really need that. Alright, so yeah, let's upgrade this. Don't know if we have that much time before we're gonna need it, but we don't have 112 yet. Sure, let's do this.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
Oh no, let's pause that photo. Right.
Please select a landing zone.
Because it made us do all that after we passed time. And time has certainly passed. Some stuff has happened. A little bit. Yeah, it's already been an hour. Yeah, we're not gonna finish this game tonight, I don't think. Unless the next few plot things pop off real fast. We'll see. Hi. Sorry.
Boss, thank you for what you did with the diamonds. Now, they could rest in peace.
Oh boy.
Stay away!
Paz!
There's another!
Ugh. Like that peace sign on the wall. Oh, he returns. Ugh, Jesus. Damn. Oh, also not there. So, that room that Paz was in doesn't exist. Never did. In fact, I slowed down for a second when I went up this way. Because you can see that at any time. Like, you can just look and see that there's no room there. But, like, there it is right there. Like, that's where we just were. Like, you can plainly see that that room can't exist.
Roger.
How's it hanging quiet? You're still real, right? Yep. Alright. Paz was never there. She, in fact, died on that helicopter 9 years ago. Yep.
Station at LZ.
Please. I love you. Sit.
Gaining altitude.
Occasionally she gets in moods, but for the most part, pretty good cat. So yeah, that's a neat thing. Completely missable if you never do those side ops. But it adds something. Alright, let's do another side op. I wonder... There's supposed to be a third legendary animal capture, but I don't know how to make it pop up. A little bit. So let's go back to what we were doing here.
Please select a heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Oh. Did it change my gun? I didn't actually check. That didn't look like the right gun. It looked like the pistol I used to murder all my men. But it's hard to tell because now the Trent gun doesn't have the suppressor on it anymore. Excuse me. Who's okay?
Enemy presence detected.
Was I mid-tape last time?
Updated.
Well, Doctor, I have the report on the incident at the quarantine facility. Assuming the vocal cord parasite underwent a mutation. The only plausible explanations are exposure to some high-concentration mutagen or radiation. As you know, some of the staff at the quarantine facility were infected with the parasite.
Target.
The Wolbachia prevented them from copulating, but the parasites themselves can't be removed from their host's vocal cords. Once you're infected with Skullface's parting gift, you're stuck with it.
Am I hitting you?
The researchers regularly used X-ray equipment to monitor the parasites in their throats.
What the fuck? How am I not hitting this man?
Problem there, they kept a
There we
close
go,
eye on the
Jesus.
radiation doses. But that equipment didn't just give off X-rays. It was also emitting beta rays. Even though that's unnecessary for the scans. See, beta rays have far worse effects on DNA than X-rays. Meaning the only logical conclusion is that someone added in a beta ray emitter to trigger a mutation. Those beta rays leaked out from inside the equipment. Because the emitter was retrofitted, the shield...
How is this happening to me?
And the person who ordered and inspected the equipment was you, Doctor.
Alright, I come in here.
You, the only person with
So
the
I can knock you out.
opportunity to install that emitter.
What? He yelled at him?
Now you're saying I sabotaged medical equipment for some
All right.
wild plan to make the vocal cord parasite kill everyone?
Or maybe you thought it'd reveal a way to
Oh,
trick the
it doesn't have that much
parasite
range.
without using the Wolbachia.
Alright, well,
And with
this
that much to
went
barter, I
badly.
suppose some people would welcome even a pathetic cur like you.
Just stop it.
You'd have to leave. The buyers
This should not be
almost
hard.
would be
This is
happy
so
with
fucking
just the
stupid.
parasite. You wouldn't need to offer anything.
This is like the first fucking side up in this chain. Why is this happening?
If that buyer already knew about the parasite, they'd also know that by itself, it's no longer the ultimate
third dude messed up
bargaining chip
everything.
it once was. To sell to that buyer, you need to throw in a bonus, a way to one-up it. There's only one buyer who'd be after that.
Emmerich, we record all communications on Mother Base. That includes radio transmissions to and from homemade devices.
You've been in frequent contact with people in America. A private biotech company. A client of which is DARPA. And they are connected to Cypher. You made a deal with Cypher. You offered them a new parasite in exchange for your safety. This is the only place in the world where the vocal cord parasite still exists. And you used it as a testing ground. Tried to resurrect their bioweapon. But
He's coming too. Roger that.
Has failed. Your bullshit ends now. And don't think you're leaving here alive.
Roger.
Support helicopter requested.
God, that was stupid. Fucking Huey. Don't kill me, I'm gonna die. Oh, God.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Yep, just pop your leg back in. I can't believe that side up went so sideways, relatively. Yeah. No. Did not have to start over. Oops.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Please select a mission.
This is B-Quad. We can't land.
What? Why not? Are you serious? Is this sandstorm preventing you from landing? ED is like, land the fucking chopper. Fucking sandstorms. It's about to clear up, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, we do have the option. I hate you, Pequod. I don't hate you, I hate the weather. I'm sorry. I shouldn't take it out on you, because I am. Okay, we get it. Oops.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Absurd. Nothing's ever easy. I keep looking, I do it every time. Sure.
Please select a landing zone. Deploying.
Or you can have a dog do that for you.
have
didn't
his
finish
word
this
to
one?
go on, but Skullface's goal was revenge against those who'd used language to subjugate people. Those corrupting a people's identity by forcing a new tongue on them. Those using the power of language to control information. Naturally, that set his sights on Zero. To Zero, English was simply the most convenient code. But to Skullface, English was a
Oh, nice! It
parasite.
succeeded.
And by eradicating it, he'd stop the world from being eaten away. If that didn't work, he was ready to see the world scorched by nuclear fire. To save language,
Look at all that money.
culture, and race from annihilation. He was willing to overstep the hands of the Doomsday Clock. That is,
Hulking
of course,
bat.
if you believe anything he had to say.
Please select a mission.
Another S rank one. Wow. Guess we'll do that. 800,000 if we succeed. Hoo boy.
Unit dispatched.
12 hours after exposure to the blood of a symptomatic colleague, I found myself making my way up the stairs.
That's the target.
To this room,
They are all
and I,
heavily armored, as it turns out.
everyone who's infected, we've all come up here wanting to get outside. I know full well I mustn't leave, given the possibility I'm infected. Yet, I can't contain this urge I feel inside me, like the alcoholic who tries to make any excuse for one more drink. Every step I took up those stairs filled me with this sense of bliss. I still have all my wits about me.
We're only two.
No time at all to rewire the electronic lock and open the emergency exit. Then, just as I was about to set foot outside, I finally realized what was going on.
You gonna extract him?
Freedom is not my own, but that of the vocal cord parasites inside me. They want the Raven.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Attracted by these sweet secretions, they have
Where am I? Oh, way up there.
to facilitate this. The sweet smell is powerful enough to attract even
That's
a species
no pretty
with
far
such a weak nose. So, before the
That's also
parasites
far away.
take complete control,
That's in Africa.
I must. Most of the staff in here are already infected.
Alright, so we'll just call a helicopter.
At least everyone I've looked at is.
Roger.
With this parasite, causes a high fever in the pharynx. I have modified a pair of night vision goggles to react only to this temperature range. With these goggles, you can identify who is infected. Other infected will, like me, feel compelled to make it outside. If the Ravens get their meal, they'll head for land next. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Oh boy. Daft mouth in the distance.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
You know, on the side after close enough to run to, so let's call the helicopter.
Gaining altitude.
Too late. Wherever they are.
Warning!
Oh, they were taking shots at me.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Right at the very end there.
Side ops list updated.
All right. What do we got? I really want it to let me do the third one because so capturing the Ibis lets us make the Hand of Jehudi. Capturing the third one, the Legendary Jackal, lets you make something really cool, and I'm not even going to get to use it if it takes long enough for me to get this. I'm going to have to look up why it's taking so long. Oh, eliminate the armored vehicle unit, you say?
Please select a landing zone.
I probably want to land right in the middle of it, though. Seems like a good way to get spotted. Let's land at the ruins and run back.
Deploying.
The idea of the vocal cord parasites was that they'd only copulate once exposed to a specific language over time. But the parasites infecting our men in the laboratory laid their eggs straight away. The larvae were eating their lung tissue almost immediately. What kind of mutation was it?
Those who were infected and cured still carried the vocal cord parasites in their throats. They were still there, but the males had been rendered female by the Volbachia, and copulation could not occur. So we thought, but it is the Volbachia that mutated.
Not the parasites?
You remember I told you the Volbachia attempts to maximize its number of female infected hosts?
Yes, hence the male-to-female transformation.
Precisely. But other Volbachia strains use different methods. Cytoplasmic incompatibility, killing the males, and parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis? Aphids? Aphids use that to reproduce via females only.
Very good. The females lay their eggs without a male present, creating clones of themselves in explosive numbers. Parthenogenesis was originally a means for an organism to take maximum advantage of abundant resources by increasing its numbers. Certain strains of Volbachia force this to occur, to create more and more infected females.
And that's why our men develop symptoms in the blink of an eye.
Volbachia causing parthenogenesis is common in parasitic wasps. Of course, the Volbachia I introduced to you men did not have this characteristic, but I believe the mutation, whatever it was, caused it to force parthenogenesis in its host, the vocal cord parasites. The Volbachia we used to prevent egg laying became the agent of limitless reproduction.
Oops.
There's something else. The symptomatic infected in the laboratory all wanted to get outside, even knowing there was napalm waiting for them out there. You said the parasites made them act that way, but parasites controlling humans. Is it possible?
Parasites altering the host's behavior is a common occurrence in the world of nature. Long ago, the vocal cord parasites had this ability, but even I never foresaw they might control humans. Until I heard the things your man said.
You mean the researcher on the top floor? The bit about, I'm not a snail.
That's the target.
Among parasitic worms, there is a genus called Leucochloridium that uses snails as intermediary hosts. As you know, snails prefer dark, gloomy environments. But once parasitized by Leucochloridium, they desire to be in the light. And that is not all. The parasitic worms thrust themselves into the snail's antennae, making them swell to abnormal size. The snail, meanwhile, frantically wiggles its antennae as the parasites squirm inside. The swollen, wriggling antennae.
Does that ever swing all the way around, or does it stay facing that way?
I don't get it.
Looks like it stays facing that way.
Can be
Excellent.
eaten by birds. Leucochloridium needs a bird as its definitive host. To breed, they require their snail host to be snapped up by a predator. So they make the humble snail appear to be a delicious caterpillar and lead it to somewhere in open sight. So you mean the staff trying to get outside
was so the birds could pick at them. The parasites altered their mental state, making them crave higher places and to be outdoors. I can only surmise that both the Volbachia and the parasites mutated before the ancestors of the vocal cord parasites infected humans. Their hosts were birds. What we saw in the laboratory was something.
You gotta extract him.
The parasites attempting to make birds their intermediary hosts.
Sounds insane.
A praying mantis that is host to a parasitic hairworm will dive into water.
Hey, that wasn't a headshot?
Just so the hairworm can lay its eggs in water. Rats infected with Toxoplasma gondii lose their instinctive caution and run right up to cats.
Yeah, that Toxoplasma gondii is a common reference for this behavior.
But we're humans. Surely our minds are too complex for that.
I thought just the same. Free will is what makes us human. So it's never...
You got a minute? It's about the quarantine facility. We've more or less figured out what caused the mutation in the vocal cord parasites. It was the radiation from that scanner. And the one who installed it was Emmerich. I've added a tape recording of the interrogation. You should listen to it.
I already did. Man. Did I get another one? Oh, he did add another one. Well, we'll finish listening to what we got.
Easily affected by the balance of their cerebral substances. Take the Toxoplasma I mentioned. It doesn't
Roger.
And it is thought the infected develop a more reckless attitude.
But to think that mutations occurred in both the Wolbachia and its parasite hosts.
Your observation is most apt. Both mutations occurring at once indicates the presence of a powerful mutagen.
I see. Keep working on narrowing down what it was.
Never get to scan Pequod.
Good dog.
Yeah.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Yeah, there's so many of those things out there, like, we don't even know what they do, or, like, they do things that seem way too complex for things so small to be able to pull off.
Warning!
Side ops list updated. Mission list updated.
Mission list, really. It's not yellow, though.
Please select a mission.
Oh. These. What do we got? Jackal? No.
Clouds approaching.
Yeah, we will, while we're doing a side op. I was trying to decide which one to do. Do this mine clearing one. It'll be easy.
Please select a landing zone.
You don't really need anything for this, but
Deploying.
whatever. Sniff him out, DD.
Please select a mission.
Helmets again. You guys just never learn.
Unit dispatched.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed.
Alright, tape. Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait, what are you talking about? Just what do you plan to do?
Present the charges against you and render an appropriate punishment.
You're gonna put me on trial?
Call it what you like.
What's the meaning of this?
Out of here. All of you. Back to your posts.
No, hang on. Huey has killed their comrades and interfered with their lives. They've had all they can take.
This is insane! You have no evidence whatsoever. You say you're an army free from government. You talk big about being a nation unto yourselves. But from the outside, you're just thugs, rebels, a militia, terrorists, an unhinged threat to society. You're nothing but a bunch of psychopaths.
So you're not with us?
No, I didn't.
I thought we were on the same side. That's too bad.
I didn't mean.
Men, you will have justice.
You have arrived.
But our organization, the boss's organization, is built on order and reason. There will be no lynch mob. So stand down for today. We will gather all the evidence of this man's crimes. And then he will be tried. Dismissed.
What do you think you're doing? Go ahead and execute me. It'll be murder in the eyes of the world. You've lost your minds. Don't you get it? You're seeing phantoms. Just look at that dog. No, you named him D-Dog, but it's obvious anyone could see that's a wolf because you're all a bunch of wild dogs. You wanted to believe he was too, to feel some connection, to fight your loneliness. You wanted something to cling to prove you deserve to be alive. You wanted to forget the death, your
Don't step on it,
sins,
Dee Dee.
so you'd cling on to dogs, or wolves, or even Big Boss. The boss is the same, isn't he? Every one of you is alone. That's why
I'm
you
like
suspect
90%
your
sure
own.
finishing the side op's going to trigger a cutscene, so
I know.
I'm waiting for this tape to finish.
Because I'd do the same. I'm one of you too.
Bullshit.
Alone.
Good idea.
Open your eyes! What you're doing is murder! Plain and simple. All you ever create is war! War and violence can never lead to peace!
Side op completed.
Oh, it didn't. I am surprised.
Side ops list updated.
What did it add? Whatever.
Please select support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
I thought for sure there'd be a cutscene there. That enough time would have passed.
Good dog.
I don't care what Huey says about you.
Good dog.
Next time we see him, you can tear his throat out, okay?
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at
Get him.
LZ.
Oh yeah, I haven't shown off his stun knife capabilities on stream. I should do that. I used it off stream when I was redoing that one mission, but I have not used it on camera.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Side ops list updated.
Oh, that thing finished. Right. My man died. These are all set up, right? Oh no, I have to do
Please
another one.
select a mission.
That'll happen. What do you guys need the least? Gas mask? Yeah.
Unit dispatched.
Excuse me. What do we got? Armored vehicle units? Let's do that.
Please select a landing.
Again, we don't want to land, like, right in the middle of them. That seems very, very dumb.
Deploying.
I had forgotten it was this week. I would have watched Metroid Prime last night. But I thought it was started a week from yesterday. On the 9th, not the 2nd. Like, I had it in my head somehow that it overlapped with Evo, which it doesn't. It ends a week before Evo. Tapes. Oh, this one. This will be good.
Peace Day never came. Every morning I wake up expecting it to come. But it is always 3 days away? That cannot be it. I have not woken up at all. It is just a dream. It is all a dream. I am in it, and you are in it too. I am the dreamer, but you are having my dream. Do you get it now? You do, don't you? Peace Day never came. With 3 days left, I followed my orders from Cypher and launched the operation. I hijacked Zeke. I fought Snake. I lost and was thrown into the ocean. I survived, but I was captured by Cypher. How happy I would have been if they had let me die then and there. Our wishes do not come true. We just cling on to our dreams, our phantoms, mine and yours. But I think this one is coming to an end. After all, you have figured it out now. You can kill Skullface, murder Huey.
Can I murder Huey?
Slaughter Zero, burn the whole world down. And it still won't bring me back. Me, or any of the dead. And that was our business. War. We bought our daily bread with money paid to us for killing. Maybe us getting killed was just balancing the
I
scale.
don't think those people are the...
You know, Mother Base was never the heaven we wanted it
No,
to
they're
be.
not.
But I was still happy to have lived with everyone there. It was such a short time, such a hypocritical peace. But while I was on Mother Base, I was happy. So, I hope I am not the only one who looks back on those days with happiness.
There they are.
There is more to remember than hatred and rage. But of course, this is you thinking that I should think that. It is no mystery now. I am just a phantom, a fragment of the mind you have lost. The real me died a long time ago. But even so, more so, I can tell what you are really feeling. The real emotion that is locked away at the bottom of your heart. Let it fly out. Let it guide you. Live.
Clouds approaching.
I think it is my job to tell you that. That is why I exist. So this tape is the last one. Once you are done listening to it, I am one phantom limb that will be gone for good. My flesh, my bones, joining the silt on the ocean floor. But do not forget.
That's the target.
Shut up!
I will always live within you. Not a phantom limb or a phantom anything. As part of your heart. I will always be your angel of peace. So I know exactly how to finish. Say peace.
Can I drop down from here? Let's just take this hill. Rip pause. This is gonna get real weird for you guys in a second. It'd be even weirder if I had the upgraded Fulton that I want. But, oh well.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I'm noticing you guys are like all in a row. Yep.
You gotta extract him.
It's real weird to go between like this game where you can play, you know, Metal Gear stealth and PUBG where you have to play like actual stealth against other human beings. It's much harder to get away with stuff in that one. Oh. I missed 2 of you. Let me correct that. There we go. No. You can't yell rocket punch and have no one even bat an eye. It's a real shame.
Subject on board.
Alright, let's see if this triggers.
Side op completed.
Man.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Support helicopter requested.
For real? How many trucks I gotta steal? Alright, while I wait for Pequod to show up, I'm gonna look up how to get that that other animal mission.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Okay, so there's another side op that takes place in the same area, and the one I'm looking for won't show up until I do that other one. Also, I foolishly forgot to bring up the chat before I tab back into the game. There we go. Rookie mistake. Alright, so we'll do that. Hi, thank you.
Plant expansion complete.
Alright, I was building some platforms. I forgot.
Side ops list updated.
Alright, so let's do that. After I send out another combat appointment.
Please select a mission.
What do we got? Surveillance cameras, decoys, mines. Of those, surveillance cameras are probably the most annoying.
Unit dispatched.
Alright, it's one of these. I think it's this one. Maybe it's... It didn't say exactly which one it was, just that it was a camera one. Which all 3 of these kind of are. This one has cam in the name, so let's try this one.
To Central Africa. Deploying.
Oh, it does say gun cam, actually. Now that I look at it again. Alright. Now, tape I am sure you have all been waiting for. The ultimate hamburger.
Rise and shine, old timer. It is complete. I had our best and brightest working overtime, fine-tuning the greatest burger the world has ever known. I call it the chemical burger.
Dramatic sound effects.
Now, don't judge a burger by its color. Go on, try it.
Margot
I am not very hungry. What? Oh, I get it. Sure, it's loaded with additives, but each one's been approved by the WHO for human consumption. Come on, one little bite's not gonna kill you. Are you?
It's all technically safe to eat.
Fine.
Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated.
Well, what do you think?
Analysis complete.
It is perfect. Right? This takes me back to the taste of my youth. The neon signs on the Mother Road. Oh, I can see them now. So, what do you think of our signs now? And it doesn't just taste great. You won't believe how cheap it is to make. And because it's pumped up with preservatives, it won't spoil easily in regions lacking refrigerated storage or transportation infrastructure. This bad boy could even solve Africa's hunger problem. Excuse me. People will no longer fight over food. They'll find reason to hate one another. Mankind
World
will come
peace.
together, reunited between these fluffy buns. Forget Pax Americana. Say hello to Pax Hamburgana.
Jesus.
Hamburgana. Skullface thought that destruction was the way to free the peoples of the world from American imperialism. But this is different. Tackling something head-on just makes for more conflict. Only by uniting the world can its various inhabitants truly become free.
Come look over
Having
here.
lived as an American parasite as long as I have, I know what I'm talking about. The Chemical Burger is poised to be the greatest liberating force the world has ever known. An ethnic liberator. Burger. Now all I need is a better brand image, starting with a name. I gotta run, old-timer. I'll catch you later.
World peace between two buns. Are you serious, man? You're coming this way, right? You're fucking joking. Get over here, dumb shit. Those tapes are very good. There he is. Talk.
Talk.
That sure do. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh god. Oh, they can't see me. Alright, where are the blueprints?
Marker placed.
I can remove this other one.
Marker removed.
If only.
What the? Let come
Oh,
on.
they see my dude. That's fine. Oops. Oh, come on!
Where are your friends?
God damn it! That other dude woke up? No, he didn't! Who said that?
He's coming too. Roger that.
I think I just got video games. Oh. Oh. Now they're moving all over the place. Jesus. We are running right over here. Y'all sure are. Oh, god damn it. Excuse me? Why are these fucking side ops so fucking hard? Like, what is happening? Oh, there it is. Oh my, I'm going to die. They are like filling me with bullets. Oh, god damn it. Oh no, I can get that from here. Should've sent my dog. Didn't think about it.
You gotta restrain him.
Oh wait, no. Bye.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I'm just being careless. Because I know it's a side op. That's all it is. It's still not there? Wait. Wasn't that it? Wait. Was there a different blueprint there? What did I just get? What did I pick up? I've never looked at any of these, so I'll never know. Shit. I must have picked up a different one that's also hanging out there, but wasn't the side op. What the fuck?
Please select a landing zone.
That was weird.
Flying.
Did it not say side up complete when I did that? I thought it did. Like, it was in the middle of an alert, so I wasn't paying attention. I just assumed. Oh, I'm back. I hope y'all are done being on alert. And that was weird as shit.
Approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I guess the only tapes left right now are these pretty dry code talker ones.
I have no doubt Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites. I believe he has two purposes for the ethnic cleansing parasites. The first, as the name suggests, is ethnic cleansing. This conflict between East and West that envelops the world will not last much longer. Once the Cold War ends, and the weight of America and the Soviet Union is lifted away, the ethnic conflicts they kept suppressed will all rise to the surface. It is not difficult to imagine that the radical sides will begin cleansing their adversaries. But what if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the language of the aggressors were to be unleashed? The aggressors would be washed off the earth. At the very least, the idea that retaliation could eradicate your people would prove a powerful deterrent. The second purpose is the Englishization of the world. to cipher the organization. This is probably their main use. Man thinks in words. Or rather, words are man's very means of thinking. If you erase a word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world. Nishone means beautiful in Navajo, but the image that comes to mind when we say Nishone differs from the Blagana's beautiful. An azure sky, a rolling landscape, lush greenery. The meaning we place in Nishone has its roots in Dene culture. If we lose the word Nishone, the images of our beautiful homeland would be washed away into oblivion along with it. Just
That
as
guy's not in
Orwell
here.
indicated years ago.
Is he like on the roof?
Cipher, being based
He
in
is.
America, is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on this planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English. Cipher's control would be all the easier. Economic governance would progress in leaps and bounds. The ethnic cleansing
I'm not gonna have time to grab you.
would be a great aid in accomplishing this goal.
How do you
There
get
is
to that
no
guy?
need to
Can you?
destroy every language besides
DD, you having trouble?
English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages
wonder if you can get up to him.
competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic. If people know they risk their lives speaking such languages, they will flock to the lingua franca that is English. Cipher need not even focus attention on smaller languages. After all, they are already being eaten away by English. Business, education, film, commodities. English has permeated every area of global society. I can see this when I look at young Dene. Some of them have already lost their grasp of the Navajo language. It is said that over 2,000 languages of the world are facing extinction. This very moment, cultural concepts and forms of expression are disappearing forever. The spread of electronic networks gives greater meaning to Englishization. Networks have no national borders. By basing them on a single language, they can penetrate deeper into and between people. That basic point of unity provides the ideal environment for someone who aims to control people's wills. But how does this differ from building the Tower of Babel? The ethnic cleansing parasites attempt to rob man of his words. Such irony. It was the vocal cord parasites that gave words to him in the first place. Ancient man had no language, unable to produce complex sounds due to
He's coming too. Roger that.
He could communicate only through simple vocalizations and gestures. Then the vocal cord parasites infected his larynx. Man's transition to walking upright did not gift him solely with intelligence, but also with his voice. At the time,
Fucking unreal. Unbelievable.
You gotta extract him.
Jesus.
took a small measure of nourishment. In fact, you could call it a symbiotic relationship. Some animal species use particular vocalization patterns to attract the female and reproduce. Songbirds, certain insects, and also the vocal cord parasites. The difference is that the parasites themselves did not produce sounds. Rather, they had their hosts, man, do it for them. Once secure on the human host vocal cords, a male vocal cord parasite caused the host to produce a certain sound pattern. Something like a warble of a bird. Meanwhile, females parasitizing other host pharynxes need only wait upon hearing the sound pattern of an attractive mate.
A sniper on the roof. I'm pretty sure. Or that guy on the ground about 40 meters away from me when the alert happened.
The female traveled through his host's saliva to the other host's vocal cords, where the male was waiting and the pair copulated. We can only imagine how the female manipulated his host, but it was probably through smell. Smells traveled directly to the living
Roger.
via the olfactory cilia in the nasal cavity. Volatile compounds released by the female stimulate the limbic system, which controls instincts, making the host feel amorous. This kind of sexual selection naturally led to competition between the male parasites. Males that had their hosts produce sounds perceived by females as more attractive succeeded in copulating and producing offspring. Evolutionary traits caused by sexual selection are curious. The peacock's feathers, the mannequin's dance, the firefly's luminescent pattern, even with courtship behaviors that are not advantageous to survival. Those individuals that excel in them produce offspring, and it escalates with each generation. The same was true of the vocal cord parasites. Courtship vocalization rhythms and intonations became more sophisticated, and in order for man to produce such sounds, they had to alter his vocal organs by lowering the position of the larynx and developing resonating chambers. They enabled more complex pronunciations, but that was not all.
This tape is taking 6.5 minutes to basically say that humans developed language because of symbiosis with this parasite. The end.
Ability. A protein that, due to its appearance, is called 4-kid box protein P2, or FOXP2. Activating this transcription factor led to the development of brain function capable of creating sophisticated frequency changes. This was the pinnacle.
Alright, so now it should give us that other one. Or not. Nope, there it is. Okay. It just didn't say side opposite stuff. It's not even in the same area. What are you talking about?
Please select a landing
Why would that even... They are not in the same area. Video game. I guess they're close enough. Like, there might be some tiny overlap. Man, what do I gotta do to get some plot around here? Maybe I should go back to Mother Base. After doing this. Just to see. You know, Africa. That very specific place.
Please select a mission.
What we got? Decoys. You guys gotta stop with this body armor.
Unit dispatched.
You guys not learned. Alright, so it's like right behind me. Right. Alright, so we definitely didn't finish the game today. That was not a concern, as it turned out. Where's the thing you marked, DD? Oh, there it is. Is one of you a legendary jackal? Nope. Sniff it out, boy. Where is it? Where are they? Oh. Woof. Nope. I'm not looking for them. But thank you.
Analysis. Caution. Rain approaching.
Can you imagine doing this without Dee Dee? It'd be like impossible. Hell, indeed. Oh, aha! Oh, it's got a pack.
That's the target.
Alright, go to sleep. I'm only here for your legendary friend, not the rest of you. The rest of you can go on living your lives.
Good. Good.
After you wake up from your nap. Aha!
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project.
Plus wormhole.
Boss, you there? We have a problem. The staff have found out everything that Emmerich's been up to. They're right on the edge. I need you to intervene before things get out of control. Get back to Mother Base ASAP.
This would be a good spot to end. Hey, kitty. You coming up?
9 years ago, this man acted as accomplice to the attack on Mother Base. He then provided support to Skullface. Conspiring with Eli, he
Here she
repaired
is.
Sahelanthropus in secret. His research materials caused the leak at the quarantine facility, which in turn caused the Walbachia mutation, letting the parasites off their chains.
It's
We lost
Wolbachia,
a
awesome.
lot of good men.
Anyway.
He also stands accused of murdering one of his own family, hiding the body.
I haven't killed anyone. The rest is all wrong, too. The inspection was supposed to help everyone. I sacrificed myself for my companions just as much as any of you. Why won't you believe me?
The prosecution calls a witness.
Good, you're supposed to. The water heater is here at last. Finally.
Strangelove's gravestone, haunted by her phantom.
It's just a machine.
Huey! Damn it, Huey! Open it now! Please! Let me out! Kill me!
It recorded it all. Everything.
Look at little Hal.
Everything you did living together.
How could a machine?
You forced your own son into the cockpit of a Metal Gear, a test subject.
Hal.
His mother had to hide him away, and for that you locked her in that coffin.
No! She did it herself! It was suicide! And even if I did, what right do you have?
There's more. We have you to tell us everything you've done.
I mean,
Everything
Strangelove
you've
works
done
for
all
MSF
this
once.
time. 9 years ago, you agreed to the inspection in return for Cypher's guarantee that you'd be spared.
I thought it was real!
We've reviewed into everything else that's happened since you arrived here.
You're full of shit.
Please.
Guilty! All counts.
Look at you.
We exist outside the law. What should we do, boss? Just give the order. We'll handle the rest.
Prepare a life raft. Big enough for one. Food and water, too.
Boss,
He's leaving.
he's responsible for all of this! Think of all the men! He didn't lose a damn thing! This is the enemy! And he's here on his knees!
Us? You are right, he is not one of us. But we are not responsible to judge an enemy. He leaves Mother Base, and that'll be the end of it.
The fuck does that mean? I think he just doesn't want to kill another Diamond Dog, even if it is Huey.
Get back! Don't touch me!
Yeah.
I'm innocent!
Shut up.
You're the murderers! Snake! You should be in this boat!
Don't make me
There'd have
rethink
been no
my decision.
inspection if it weren't for your precious nuke! I risked my life trying to save you all! How can you do
Like, we
this?
spare his life and send him off on a boat, and he just yells at us the entire time.
Am I the only sane one here? It's not my fault.
Look, you can't discard your phantoms forever, Doctor.
Son of a bitch will make it, you know.
Yeah, we all know.
In no time, we'll be telling tales about the black-hearted Diamond Dogs. The Shining White Knight, blabbering on about our injustice, hiding behind his fool's idea of morality. And all the other fools will stand around, nodding with every word he says.
No. One day he'll see through the lies he's built up. Realize what kind of man he really is. What goes around comes around. You can't run from yourself forever.
Alright. Goodbye, asshole. Otaku.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, maybe you realize by now, but
Updated.
there's no other way to say it. Quiet's gone. She pulled her camo stun and stowed away on a departing chopper. After pinpointing which she took, we figured out her destination. Afghanistan. Get after her. Only you can do this.
Boss, I told you this would happen. I wish I could say good riddance, but Quiet knows too much about us. We can't just
So
leave
does
her out
Huey,
there.
and we just send him out on a
Remember
boat.
what you told me when she first got here.
One of these days, we're gonna have to kill her. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger. I'd say that time has come.
Alright, so we're gonna stop here. And yes, Wednesday stream is definitely going to finish this game. At this rate. We could probably...
Please select a mission.
Yeah, this mission right here is the last one. But there's a couple of other things we need to do first. So, we're gonna call it a night. And we'll be back on Wednesday to finish Metal Gear Solid 5. Thanks for watching. Good night.